Yo guys, what's up? Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm opening the Transformers Power of the Primes, Alpha Trion, and Landmine decoy suit. This is part of the Prime Master toy line, and as you can see, that is the Prime Master. You can see the logo and whatever on the back there. It looks very cool. As you can see, the decoy suit is based on Landmine, but it is a repaint of the whatever the one came with Micronus. I think it was the Cloudburst one, but I could be wrong. It could actually be the Vector Prime one. Anyways, let's go ahead and open this up. So let's go ahead and just rip it. Why not? Pretty easy to open, like so. I forgot that these have a plastic backing on these. Usually the Titan Master ones don't really have that too often. It will sometimes, but, yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for the figure. So let's go ahead and put the packaging onto the side and just zoom into the figure itself. I'll put that inside the package. Now, it does have instructions, and actually I'm going to open that up because there's something that I want to see with this. I want to see what figure it promotes. Let's see, so Alpha Trion, blah blah blah. If it does promote a figure, it promotes, I think that is Dreadwin. Yeah, that's Dreadwin, not an actual Wave 2 figure. I'm kind of surprised. And I do have the Dreadwin, but I brought that out for a the other guy, the Wave mate to this. So, anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the Landmine and Alpha Trion set, which is funny because I actually have the Titans Returns Alpha Trion that could work with this. And I did not bring that out, so I'm sorry for that. But taking a look at the Alpha Trion, this is based on the design itself, the molding. I actually think is a repaint of one of the previous ones, but usually they are designed to look like the original Pretender character that was inside the decoy suit. So I'm not sure about this one, but looks very cool in its orangish yellow. With the gray, although I feel like with all these, I shouldn't say all these colors, but with these colors, you're going to see grime on it, because I've noticed that this kind of orange, whenever a toy has it, it will show some grime, and especially with the gray. These lower legs are a lot more loose compared to the first wave stuff. The upper legs aren't as much, but they're still fine, which is good, because I've noticed that the first wave stuff was very tight with the knees, so that is a good sign. And as far as the logo is concerned, yeah, that looks pretty cool. You can see some diamond shape to that. Very nice. I really do enjoy how that looks. It's kind of pretty, kind of looks cool, so there's that. Taking a look at the Landmine decoy suit, that looks very cool and feels like Landmine, even though most of it is just a repaint of another figure. I'm not sure if this part is a repaint of the previous figure, although I think it is, because I definitely remember this belt section, although they could just have similar things. I definitely know that the arms are the same, and I think the back is the same, because, I mean, why not? I mean, the back doesn't really do much, so. I know that the gun is the same, and I believe that's the same on the Micronus, or not Micronus, the Vector Prime one, so now I finally figured it out, yay. But yeah, you can take the gun and plug that on like so onto his hand, which looks pretty cool. Kind of flows with his hand, so I guess you could pretend that his hand just transforms into a gun, but that will also snap onto the back. Pretty nice connection there, and he will be able to transform into the gun. Before we transform him into the gun mode, I want to take the Alpha Trion figure and plug that into here like so, and close it up, and you can see the face from inside. Not really too great of a gimmick, because it doesn't really show up that well, but still looks cool. And yes, you can definitely tell that this is painted orange compared to the plastic orange. I don't necessarily mind too much. Let's see. So taking this out, I'm going to zoom out for a second. And we're going to take... I brought out Power of the Primes Slug. I'm going to take this thing off. And I'm going to take off this little weapon thing. Plug that right there like so. Plug that onto the chest like that. And we are going to make Alpha Trion Slug, or something, whatever the cards call it. I don't have a card for Alpha Trion, unfortunately. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I actually like the diamond shape on that. The gray, of course, does not flow with the rest of the figure, but, you know, it doesn't look bad. And in fact, I kind of like the difference between the colors, because it makes it feel like this is significantly something else, something that's not a part of Slug. So I think that works overall. And then we could take this and let's just unplug the whole thing, actually. But we can take this weapon mode, which is pretty much the same thing as the Vector Prime with Metal Hawk. That's the one I was thinking of. And we can plug that onto the back. Still tight, which was the same thing as the Metal Hawk one. But we can take the gun, and that actually looks pretty cool. And I think that fits Slug, because Landmine, to me, always had this kind of burly look to his Pretender shell. So for this to pair well with Slug, which already feels kind of bulky, I think that's really cool. So I actually like this setup. Yeah, that's definitely a cool little thing. But yeah, same basic Pretender thing. If you guys don't know much about Landmine or Alpha Trion, I'm pretty sure you guys aren't going to get into this. But I do like this duo. I think it's a nice little set. It's tiny, so it doesn't really cost much. But what I really like about this is the idea that they have Pretenders and Prime Masters that can work with the other figures. And I really love these shells. I really love these Pretenders. I don't know what's about them. They don't have a lot of articulation. They do some simple gimmicks, but they are really cool. And I think Alpha Trion is fantastic. With that out of the way, that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time.